Hey everybody, it's your man Odell Duvet, HoustonFintech.com. Hey, turning obstacles into opportunities, turning obstacles into opportunities. One of the things that are going to really fuel your success is learning to turn what appears to be an obstacle, a challenge, a barrier into an opportunity for your success. Give you an example. The other day I was out meeting new builders, builders that are in distress, builders that have inventory sitting and inventory to be built, and the market slowed down on them and they're not selling. I came across a builder rep who was not very friendly at all. This person is probably the reason they're not selling. Uh, they were, they had their position, okay, which is really interesting because I came to buy a couple of properties. But that being said, this person turned around and tried to poison the well on another couple of deals I was buying next door to him in the neighboring development. Thus, an obstacle, right? Here's an obstacle. Turning this obstacle into opportunity. So, the first thing, my first reaction, my first emotion was one of anger and disappointment. Why would this person try to be in the way of a positive situation? You, why waste time with the negative? Instead, I was blessed to turn to the positive. The positive was this: no one person can stop me and what I'm doing, right? So my mindset turned from being upset and angry at this person to how can I benefit? How can I get a positive out of this? And so what happened was, instead of worrying about working with him or working with the neighbor, because he did poison that deal, I went above him, met the owner of the company he represented, also met the vice president of the company he represented. Their mindset was completely different as far as, yeah, help us move these properties. So that was one thing. Then I was propelled by the mindset of, hey, let's go meet some other builders, but not the builder rep. Don't waste your time with the builder rep. Speak to the owners, the developers, the people who actually have the money that's on the line for these, because their mindset may be different from the guy that's just sitting in here with a base salary. And hey, if he gets a commission, he gets a commission, or she gets a commission, but they have a base salary. So they're not in the same financial stress. In other words, I turned what appeared to be an obstacle from one person into a tremendous opportunity, where I turned around and have met over 40 different builders, added 40 different builders to my networking, as well as their supporting construction people, etc. Turning an obstacle into a tremendous opportunity, a tremendous way to grow, right? And for us, a lot of more loans, both to the developer, builder, and to their buyers. So instead of allowing one negative bad apple person to stop the motor, stop my momentum and the rise of our company, I used him to propel me into a whole different atmosphere and stratosphere that's going to yield us nine-figure type of opportunity versus initially just, hey, buying a couple of properties. Once you learn to look at obstacles as opportunities to grow, right? Then everything changes, right? When we look at things from a positive perspective, from the perspective of I win, there is nothing that can stop the unstoppable. When your mind is made up that you win, when your mind, especially when what you're offering is good. If you know for a fact that, hey, I came to bring good to this person, I came to bring good to this community, I came to bring good to this company, what I'm offering is a good product, good service, good for them. Do work with confidence, right? So if you're offering excellence, if you're offering good, you're offering that with confidence. And anyone who dares stand in your way is hurting themselves, not you. So you have to think in terms of one, be positive about yourself, be confident in what you're doing, and be great at what you're doing, right? I've got 32 years experience helping people with financing residential and commercial properties. I'm great at what I do. I'm great at financial advising, wealth management, and building. I am not just regular. I'm great at it. I've made millionaires and helped billionaires make more. That's what I do. When you know that you're great at what you do and you know that you're offering good, you will look at things from a more positive perspective and say there's a way to win. Learning to look at things from a way to win. Turning your obstacles into opportunities. I just want to give you this brief encouragement. Be positive, be the very best that you can be at what you do, enjoy what you do. That aura about you, if you really like what you're doing, if you really believe in what you're doing, and if it's really good, it's a good service or product, trust me, people can feel that. And no matter what the obstacle, look at it as an opportunity, right? It'll make you stronger, it'll make you better, it'll bless you in every good way if you can learn to look at the obstacles as opportunities. I'm Odell Dovey, HoustonFinTech.com. Hoping to see you at the top. Have an awesome day.